For some reason, my screen's lagging.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, 6D.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Are you ready? Alright.
Yes, I'm
Let's say
ready.
basmalah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So when is the test?
One day after I do the test school.
On Monday next week. Yeah, Monday next week. Okay. And what units are tested? Do you guys know?
An indirect speech.
Unit? That's unit 8, right? Is your test also about unit 9 and 10? Yes, it is. So we have 3 units in daily test 5. But today we're only going to discuss the review for unit 8. Alright, 6D. Yeah, unit tested are unit 8 until unit 10. And the problems are all multiple choice problems. The same, yeah, there are 20 numbers. Mm. Okay, now let's go to unit 8. Unit 8 is about direct and indirect speech. Yeah. In this unit, you need to be careful with the saying words. Okay, you need to be careful with the saying word. If the saying word is say or says, it means that the sentence was said in the present. The sentence is said in the present, maybe just like 1 second or 2 seconds ago. The sentence came up from the speaker's mouth. All right. It means when you see say or says, you need to find the pronouns and change the pronouns accordingly. And you have to be careful if the verb that you see in the sentence, in the direct sentence, is a verb one. If you see a verb one, it means that you have to make the what is it? The verb agree with the subject. Yeah, remember that. That's your lesson in grade 4. Okay. Okay. Now, like this. Mother says to us, I always cook, but this morning dad cooked for us. Mother says to us that she, yes, you change I into she, always cooks. From cook into cooks. Verb 1, still verb 1. Verb 1, still verb 1. Verb 1, still verb 1. And we add s. Why do we add s? Because you change the subject into she. Right? Okay, 6D. All right, that's important, yeah, 6D,
Yes.
because you see says. All right, now, what about verb 2? Doesn't change, right? Verb 2, still verb 2. No matter what the subject is, yeah, no matter what the subject is, if it is verb 2, it will stay the same. Okay? Now, that's about reporting present sentences. Now, what about this? Reporting past sentences. What you see in the direct speech, what you see for the as the same word is said. If you see said, it means that you have to change 3 things. First, you need to change the pronouns, then you need to change the verb, and then you need to change the time. Now let's use our example, our previous example. Mother said to us, said, yeah, mother said to us. I, yes, you change I into she, yeah. And then what else do we change? You see this is a verb 1. It means that you need to change verb 1 into verb 2 based on the table that is shared after this, yeah. And then you change verb 2 into had plus verb 3. Remember that, yeah, 6D, that's the key, yeah. Mm. Okay, Zaki Zaidan, can you show me your face, please? All right, next. This morning, you change the time this morning into that morning. So first you change the pronouns, you change the verbs cook into cooked, cooked into had cooked. All right, and then you change the time from this morning into that morning, from today until that day, from yesterday into the day before. That's when you see that the same word is said. Okay, it only happens when the same verb is said. Okay, but 60, be careful if the sentence was talking about facts, even though it was said in the past. But look at this: water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Will it be true in the future? Yes. Was it true in the past? Yes. Is it true right now? Yes. So, whenever the time is, it doesn't change. It stays the same because it's a fact. Alright? So, if it is a verb 1, stays verb 1. Okay, 60. Next. Here is the key, guys. When you see said, Amar, I'm going to mute you, yeah. Sorry. Wait. When you see said, when you see said, SAID, this is how you change direct speech into indirect speech. Yeah, dear? Okay? Okay, when you see said, only when you see said. Alright? This is the key to change direct speech into indirect speech. You need to remember this. You need to use this to change them. To change it. All right. In your test, you will be required to memorize this. But if this is it, but this is still reviewing, right? It means that you can check this out. All right. Next, choose the correct answer. 60. I don't want to eat this soup because it's too hot, it says. And look at the saying word. What is the saying word?
Says.
Says. It means that the sentence is said in the present. What do you need to do when it is in the present? If it is in the
Change the
present,
pronoun.
change the pronoun. Yes, change the pronoun and then
Um, change the verb.
are you sure? Change the verb.
No.
Now, only change the pronouns and be careful if it is the verb is a verb one, you need to make the verb one agree with the subject. Okay. Now, you change I into he, right? It means that you need to make don't agree with he. So, what do you change it into?
Doesn't.
Doesn't. Yes. So, he doesn't want to eat this soup because
It is too hot.
it is too hot. Yes. Verb 1 says verb 1. Verb 1 is stays verb 1. Right? Okay. Because the same verb is says. You don't change verb 1 into verb 2. But you have to make the verb agree with the subject. Yes? Alright, number 2. My head is aching. Mandy says.
Her head is aching
Okay, why is?
because the same word is says.
Because the same word is says. It means that verb 1 stays verb 1. Okay? Don't change the verb 1 into verb 2. Alright, good. Alright, number 3 now. I want to go to you one by one. Uh, Ammar Shatir, can you help us with number three, please. Amar Shatir, Shachio.
What?
Number three, please. Please, please,
Number three.
please.
Okay. Uh, wait. There was a serious car crash yesterday.
Yes.
Sarah say that there uh had been
Mm-mm.
had been a serious car crash the day before. A.
Excellent. Amar Shatir, Shachio. That's right. Because the same word is said, it means that you need to change the verb was into had been and the time yesterday into the day before. Very good. All right. Next, number four. Let's go to Aurel.
We're going on holiday next month. Then said they are going on holiday the following month. They are.
Are you sure? All right. We where is from we are, right? And you see said here, it means that you also need to change the R. You need to change R into
Were.
Or
where. Yes. So the answer is, what is the answer, Aurel?
They were.
Mm-mm.
They
And
were. They were going on holiday
the following
month.
month. Yes, that's right. Okay, that's right. Thank you, Aurel. Next, do you have any questions about this? No, the key is this, yeah, the ones that I put in bold letters. Yeah, says. If you see says, then what do you need to do? If you see said, then what do you need to do? That's the key. Okay, next, number five. Let's go to Bianla.
I haven't brushed my teeth today. Peter said that he hadn't brushed his teeth that day.
Are you sure about that? Look at this. Says. Right? It means that it is in the present. If it is in the present, you don't change the verb into the past. So, what is the answer?
A.
No. B.
Uh, yes, it's B. Why? Because you cannot use haven't for he. Yeah, you have to use hasn't for he. Yeah, Bianla. Okay, thank you, Bianla. Next, let's go to Devandrian. Number six, Devandrian.
Mr. Chen said to me that I was late again.
Yes, I was late again. Said. It means that you need to change are into the past, right? And the subject is I, then I use was. That's why the answer is I was. Good. Thank you, Defan. Next, number seven, Disha Kintari.
The team
Oh,
has scored 3 goals today. The commentator said who had scored 3 goals that day.
excellent, Disha Kintari, Jatmiko. That's right. You see said here, it means that you need to change has into had and today into that day. Very good. Any questions so far, 6D?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Yes. This is the key, 6D. Again, says. If you see says, look at the page one again. What do you need to do for that? If you see said, look at the page one again. What do you need to do with that? if you see said. Okay. Next, number 8. Gavin, Hanif.
My teacher said Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. My teacher said that Jupiter wait. My teacher said that Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system.
Okay, why is the answer is?
Because
It's a fact.
yeah, it's a fact.
It's a fact. Yes, it was true in the past, it's true now, and it will be true in the future unless the Jupiter got blown up by some aliens someday. No,
Unless history changes.
yeah. All right, maybe. But it's very unlikely, right? Number 9. Thank you, Gavin, Tafia, Fio, Pisha. Number 9.
We have finished our homework. The boys said the boys said they had finished their homework.
Mm, wait, you see say, right? What do you need to do? You only change the pronoun, okay?
Mm,
And you have to look at the verb. Is it a verb one? We have here, right?
uh,
You change we into they.
mm,
You change we into they. We use have or has for they. For they, we use have, right?
mm,
And then you change our into
there.
their. Yes, you don't change our into theirs because after theirs, you cannot put a noun like this. There's homework. That is wrong. Okay, so
Mm,
this is not like this is not what is it? Adjective pronoun. Okay,
mm,
so you need to use their because theirs everything with s like ours, theirs, hers. It's for it's they're not followed with a noun like this. Okay, so the answer is C. Okay, thank you, Fio. Next, let's go to Malik. Number 10, Malik.
I prepared breakfast for my family this morning.
Mm-mm.
Alice said that she wait. I said that she has prepared breakfast for her family that morning.
Okay, when you are reporting sentences in the past, you never use has or have, yeah? You never use has or have because all has, all have are turned into had. Okay? So which one is it? Malik?
D.
Ah, yeah?
Is
No,
it D?
dear. Set,
Number what?
right?
Yeah.
Number 10. Set.
C. Is it C? C.
No, it's not C. It's A. Remember, I said earlier, after you answer the number 10, I said to you that has and have are never used in reporting sentences in the past. Okay, so reporting sentences in the past never use never uses has or have. Okay, so B and C is must be eliminated, right? You never want to look C and B and C if the same verb is said. Okay, had prepared. Verb 2, you change verb 2 into had plus verb 3. You change this morning into that morning. All right. Thank you, Malik. Now, part 2. Any questions so far? 6D?
No.
No, yeah. Okay. Part 2. Find the mistakes. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't have to rewrite the whole sentence. You just cross out the mistake and write down the write down the correction. Okay. You don't have to write down the whole reported
Oh,
sentence.
I
All
already
right.
read the
Yeah,
whole thing.
to make it faster. All right. Number 11. Michael says to me that he can borrow his book. Then, can you find the mistakes?
Yes, the he after that.
He and there is one
His.
more.
His.
No,
Huh?
there is one more mistake in that sentence, in that reported speech. The second mistake is then. Why? Look at this. The same word is says. And you here is I, right? Is me. You is me. And then my here is related to my girl. So yes, you change you into I and you change my into his. But now you don't change the time if the same word is says. So it stays like this. He into I, then into now. So you can just cross out he and then and change and write down the corrections, which is I and now. Okay? Number 12. I'm using the same sentence here, but with different person. So, where is the mistake here? 6D, does anyone know? Have you seen Alena and Rayaska?
I don't know.
Can you find a mistake here in number 12?
The S.
The
The
is.
is.
Yes, the is. How do you fix it?
Change it
Change
to
it to her.
Was.
Was.
Yes. Change it into was. Good job. All right. Because the same word is said, you need to change is into was. Right. Number 13. They said to me they had liked their new bike. Can you find the mistakes?
This. There. There.
Yes, first there, and then after that,
Had like.
had liked. Yes, had liked and there. Why is this wrong, 6D?
Um. Because we
Because
change
look
verb
at,
one into verb two.
yes, we change verb 1 into verb 2. You don't change verb 1 into verb 3 plus had like this. So the correction is they said to me they liked my new bike. Like that. Okay, verb 1 into verb 2. All right, now number 14. I haven't brushed my teeth. Again,
Haven't and my.
yes, haven't and my. How do you fix it?
Change haven't to hasn't and my to his.
Yes, that's right. Change haven't into hasn't and my into his. Why hasn't not hadn't? Because the same word is says. Yeah. Okay, 6D. Number 15. Can you find a mistake? Mistake, only one mistake.
Stay. Um. Washed into washes.
Yes, excellent. Why? Because it's a fact. Right? Right. My sister said a cat washes itself with its tongue. It's true now, it will be true in the future, and it was true in the past. It's a fact. Okay? Okay. You don't have to write down the whole sentences, only cross the mistake out and
Wrote the whole
yeah,
sentence.
and write the correction words. Done, 6D?
Yes. Done.
All right, we still have like 10 more numbers to go. Raka done? Okay, next. Number 16. I want to go to Faiz. Wait, Faiz, number 16.
Huh?
Yeah, number 16, Faiz.
16.
I didn't notice that you were ill. She said that she cannot see her. Wait. She didn't notice that I've been ill.
Almost Faiz. You change I into she, right? And you also need to change
Did
didn't notice.
she hadn't
Yeah, she hadn't noticed that
that I am
I had been ill. Yes, that's right. She hadn't noticed that I had been ill. You change didn't notice into hadn't noticed with D, and you change were into had been. Yes. You just look you just consult the tables, right? It's all there. Okay, thank you, Faiz. Next, let's go to Hanif, number 17.
The sun rises in the east. The boy said, the sun, the sun had, wait,
All right, let's look at the sentence here. The sun rises in the east. Does the sun do it every day?
Yes.
yes.
Yes, it does. Yes. So, what's the answer?
Sun rises in the east.
Yes, that's right. Because it's a fact, Hanif, yeah. You don't change the verb into the past because it's a fact. Okay, thank you, Hanif. Next, Shakil. Number 18, Shakil.
I have to bring my laptop to the service center tomorrow. My brother said that he has to bring his laptop to the service center the next day.
My brother said. My brother said he
had.
Yes, he had to bring his laptop to the service center
Tomorrow. The next day.
Yes, the next day. Yes, be careful with the saying word. Yeah, Akila. The answer is A. He had because the saying word is said. All right. Any questions so far, 60? Okay.
No.
Just consult your table, yeah? Your tables. Okay, number 19. The music in the party yesterday hurt my ears. All right, let's go to Zaki Zaidan. Zaki, I think Zaki is not home and he is busy with something. Let's go to Huto then.
See, I told you.
Yes, Huto?
Number 19.
Yes.
Okay, wait. The music in the party yesterday hurt my ears. He said the music in the party the day before had hurt his ears. C.
Yes, very good. It's C. Why? Because hurt here is a verb 2. So you need to change it into a verb 3. Had hurt. How do you know that it is a verb 2? Because there is no S after the hurt. If it is a verb 1, you should put an S because the music is a subject. The music is an uncountable noun. That's why you need to put an S if it is a verb 1. But since it is a verb 2, then you don't put an S here and you change it into had hurt. Okay, good. Thank you, Huto. Next, number 20. Raka Izian. Raka,
Yeah.
number 20, please.
And
All right. Now, who is he here that he was talking about? He is somebody else, right? So, do you need to change he?
mm,
No. Yes,
no.
he stays he. So, the answer must be B or D.
D.
And after that, my. You change my into
His.
his.
B.
So, the answer is B. That's easy, right? If you look at it like that. Okay, yes, you change was into had been. Okay, 6D. Any questions so far? 5 more numbers? No? Okay, next. Number 21. Sa Ratu Camila.
Your postcard hasn't arrived. Paul said to me, um, my postcard hadn't arrived.
Yes, that's right. Very good. My postcard hadn't arrived, said, yeah, said. So, because Paul was talking to me, you change your into mine and hasn't into hadn't. Good. Thank you, Aska. Next, Safia Malia.
You have to phone me as soon as you arrive. Mother says to us. I had to phone her as soon as I arrived.
Which one is it?
C.
C. Okay. Remember this. Says. And she is talking to us. Us is including you, right? So it means that mother is talking to her family, your family. And then says. It means that you don't change the verb into the past. So you change you into what, Safia? You change you into we, right? It's B or D. And then have to phone me. Who is me here? Her, right? Her. Everything with her. Okay. So the only difference is have and had, arrive and arrived. You see here says, yeah, it means that you don't have to change have into the past. You don't have to change have into had. So the answer is
B.
B.
B. Yes. We have to phone her as soon as we arrive. Don't change the verb into past because the same word is says. All right. Thank you, Safia. Next, Shahla, number 23.
23. I
Yep.
don't like your green hair. Grandpa says that he didn't like his green hair. Wait, never mind.
Grandpa says.
Grandpa says that he he didn't like my green hair.
Grandpa says.
Grandpa says he didn't like my green hair.
Grandpa says.
He doesn't.
Yes, it's he doesn't.
He doesn't like
Zahla.
Lego here.
Yes, that's right. Because grandpa says. Right? If you change it into didn't like, it means that you change the verb into the past. Okay? You cannot do that for if you see the same word is says. Okay, remember that 60. That's your key, yeah? Said, says. That's your key. The first thing that you need to look at is the saying word. Then you can decide what to do with the reported speech. How to change direct speech into indirect speech. That's the key. You always look at the saying verb words first. Okay? Next, number 24. Let's go back to the top. Amar, Shatir, Sachio.
Miss was number 23.
23 is C.
Okay.
Number 24 is Amar Shatir.
The doctor isn't coming until 6 today.
Yes.
The receptionist said the doctor wasn't
Yes.
coming until D. D. D.
Yes, it is D.
Yes.
That's right. Good. What is, you change is into was. Today into that day. Right? Because the same word is said. Okay, thank you, Amar. Next, Aurel. Aurel, are you there?
The
Okay.
children are playing badminton today. She said the children were playing badminton the next day. Tomorrow
She
the children,
says. She says.
she says the children are playing badminton
When?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes, that's right. You don't change the verb and the time because the same word is says. All right, 6D. That is all for today. Do you have any questions, 6D? Okay, I'm stop sharing, yeah. Do you have any questions about this? Yeah?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to discuss Unit 8, Unit 9 and 10. You've got the review paper already, right? Try to do it before our review
My
meeting.
brain was broken.
Try to do it before we meet again tomorrow. Okay, 6D?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for today. Let's say hamdalah.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin.
Alhamdulillahirobbilalamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
Waalaikumsalam.
Bye.
Okay,
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Bye. I'm going to share everything after school, yeah, because the video needs to be processed first. Bye. Bye, 60.
Okay.
Bye, Akila. Bye, Zaki.